With all the uncertainty about how tariffs could affect the economy, are small companies still confident about the prospects for their businesses? Small businesses are the backbone of the U.S. economy, right? GDP, it all depends on small business. We've got some new and conflicting reports. So on Monday, Vistaprint released a survey of 450 small businesses, and 42% of them said they were very happy and are managing to show resilience amid all the economic uncertainty. On the same day, a different report surveyed more than 8,000 small business owners, and 60% of them said they now expect a recession. So what's the truth? Is it somewhere in between? And how are small businesses navigating the rapidly changing economic environment? Let's find out. Joining us now in a Fox Business exclusive is PopUp Bagels founder Adam Goldberg. PopUp Bagels has 12 locations across New York, Boston, Connecticut, and is in the midst of a massive expansion into California and Florida. And I should say, began during the pandemic when you, Adam, started testing bagel recipes in your kitchen and handing them out through your kitchen window.
Exactly.
This is a classic small business, only in America story. Tell me what you are feeling at the moment.
You know, right now, we're really just excited that, our product is loved by a lot of people and we keep growing our business. And, there are obviously people out there that see headwinds in certain areas. But for us, we're focusing on just making a great product and a staple product that everybody really loves to eat, right? Like bagels, everyone's having breakfast. A lot of people eat bagels. I think it's like 60% of Americans eat bagels twice a week. So our business right now is we're really just riding the energy of momentum of a great product that people eat anyway.
Okay, and let us all keep in mind, can I just say, you were in flood mitigation. Yeah. That was your business before COVID.
And interviewed in this studio about 6 years ago for flood mitigation, by the way.
So I know. So you really had a change of career, but you've gone from flood mitigation, working for somebody else, to having to deal with everything from commodity prices to the questions about tariffs. How are the tariffs affecting you?
The tariffs aren't affecting us terribly, but I will say that, everyone buys things from all over the place, right? Whether it's bags from China or South America or sometimes in the U.S.
Sure.
And I think what happens is when there was that one moment of a scare where what's going to happen to these products coming in from China, everyone jumps to the U.S. supplier and says, hey, we've got to buy this now. And sometimes they get overwhelmed. So that's kind of the tertiary reaction to the tariffs for us, is like to make sure that our current relationships in the U.S. don't get bogged down by new customers that are now fleeing from other countries.
Okay, that is all absorbable. But what surprises me and impresses me is you are on the path of making a massive expansion. 35 stores you expect to open in California and 30 in South Florida. Tell me about how you're being received. I mean, you have to deal with leases, you have to deal with real estate people. This is a franchise model.
Beauty of the franchise business is, we are obviously very involved in leases and all of the stores and all of our franchise partners throughout the country. But the beauty is that they do a lot of the work where they're familiar with the markets.
What are you hearing from them?
We're hearing excitement. We're hearing, can you open sooner? Why aren't we open tomorrow? Let's get open quicker. And, talking about our franchise expansion, I mean, we do have a full national plan that's underway. It's not just necessarily California and Florida. So, we expect to be fully on the East Coast by, middle of next year.
Okay. You are more than welcome to go to Edgewater, New Jersey and open one right near me.
Someone emails us. We get about 50 emails a day of where bagel shops are needed. And Edgewater was probably yesterday. Apparently one closed about 6 months to a year ago, and you're looking for one. So
well, there is a Mr. Bagel in Fort Lee, which is pretty amazing too. But okay, speaking of the franchise model, I can hear viewers saying, well, how much is a franchise? I know you range from anywhere from $330,000 to about $810,000. Let's talk about potential owners and anybody backing out.
Nobody's backed out. When we announced franchising probably about 6 months ago, we've had somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 incoming inquiries to actually launch franchise with us. Currently, we have a wait list in all of the markets. Most of our partners, our franchise partners, are bringing markets that are going to be anywhere from 5 to 15 stores per market, and we're not really working with one-off stores.
The tax bill is working its way through Capitol Hill at the moment. Tell me what you think about this possibility. The president said he'd be open to a higher tax rate of 39 point, is it 39 point something, right, for anybody making over $2.5 million. There's no question. There is a question as to whether there would be.
I guess we don't qualify then. We're good.
Well, really?
Well, as a business, we would, but.
Right. That's what I'm saying is there may be a carve out for small businesses. How important is it that you see something like that?
I mean, the taxes, obviously, the implication of taxes can be, horrible for small businesses, and it's something that we always have to navigate. We're clearly going to be pushing on the side of, please don't tax us that much on, that product. I mean, we have to, employ people, and, we're currently supporting 180 families right now through our network, and we want to make sure that we can continue to grow that business.
And your favorite combo? Because the thing about pop-up bagels, everybody, is their schmears. You rotate different flavors. There's red raspberry right now. What's been your favorite?
I mean, my favorite combo is always going to be an everything bagel with one of the butters. It's just the way I go. Right now we have the Sabatino truffle butter, which is just off the charts. And that with an everything bagel is just, perfection.
I'm an everything bagel girl myself.
How about you? You're an everything bagel also?
Yeah, with just cream cheese.
Just plain cream cheese?
Give it to me straight. Yeah, I don't need the fancy truffle, schmacheki, whatever. I just love it like that. And listen, congratulations on the success of the business.
Thank you so much.
And we'll call you on flood mitigation if we need that.
I could still answer those questions.
I knew it. Listen, it's a plan B in case anything happens.
I'm busy enough.
Adam, great to see you. Thank you so much.